Some of us in Skipton and the Dales have felt privileged to be sheltered from some of the worst effects of COVID-19. But of course, for many people, the pandemic has ended their hopes and dreams as lives and businesses have been lost or severely affected. Recently, the Joint Public Issues Team, the arm of the Methodist and United Reformed Churches, which raises issues of peace and justice, highlighted the story of Nuran, a refugee from Syria, a story which also speaks about lost dreams. Nuran's story offers inspiration in finding hope for ourselves and for our communities amidst uncertainty and difficult circumstances. So here is part of his story. My name is Nuran and I come from Syria. When I remember how life was like in Syria, I always think of it as a dream that ended with a nightmare. I remember the stunning sea, the crowded towns, the narrow streets where the smell of jasmine showered love on the orphans and poor children. The country of 7 rivers, my beautiful country, with women in white hijabs that compare to pearls. The coffee smell in the mornings with the Quran sound of the Imam's lovely sound from the minaret of the mosque. But now Syria is breaking my heart. That dream ended with the nightmare of broken buildings, acting as cold, rough blankets to the crying children, to whom the memory of their mothers in white hijabs seems like a distant dream of angels. The smell of coffee has been replaced with blood. The memory of the Quran and the sound of the Imam replaced with the sound of screaming siblings being ripped away from each other. I'm very grateful to be in the UK. I've come across many people that judged me for who I am and told me to go back to my country, but the majority of people I came across have honestly made me love being in the UK even more. I look at the UK as a place of hope and a safe haven, as it's provided me with safety, the education that I always dreamed of, and a roof over my head. Far too many people have their dreams turned into nightmares. But we must remember that the Christian gospel is about turning nightmares back into dreams. In Gerd Thyssen's book, The Shadow of the Galilean, Joanna, a follower of Jesus, says, Jesus dreams the dreams of little people, people who are bent double by their toil. He wants them to walk upright. People bowed down by cares. He wants them to be set free from cares. People who feel insignificant. He gives them the feeling that their life has meaning. May we never lose our dreams, but equally as followers of Jesus, may we never lose our grasp on his. Our prayer is some well-known words of John Hunter, which we sometimes sing as a hymn. Dear Master, in whose life I see all that I would and fail to be, let your clear light forever shine to shame and guide this life of mine. Though what we dream and what we do in our weekdays are always two, help us oppressed by things undone, O Lord, whose deeds and dreams were one. Amen.